Yo, what's going on out the fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on the big dogs at the welterweight division. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Last night, they had the trilogy fight. You know, the end of chapter to this saga that's been going on for almost over 2 years now. They're trying to get this trilogy fight. But nonetheless, they went out there and fought like warriors. Tyson Fury retained his WBC heavyweight world champion in impressive fashion. Deontay Wilder went out there and fought like a warrior, went out on his shield in impressive fashion, showed that he's a real warrior, right? But nonetheless, Tyson Fury went out there and he did what he had to do, man. He did what he had to do, right? We got a classic last night for the ones who don't really understand what they watched and realize that both of these dudes went out there and fought their ass off. To me, it was an even playing field, fair play to Tyson Fury. I have nothing to say but giving the man his glory. My hat's off to him. Congratulations. You did your thing. Looking at the first fight, Deontay Wilder went out there the first round, Deontay Wilder went out there trying to work the jab, get to the body of Tyson Fury. We seen right off the back, Fury was big as hell, man. He was big as hell. Fury had to be 300. He had to be 300. Easy, right? So Wilder was trying to get to the body, working the jab, sticking it downstairs. Won the first round. Looked good. Looked like they had the game plan that he was trying to work on. They came out in the second. They started heating up a little bit. Fury started letting his hands go. Wilder trying to, find his range and catch him with some things, But, it was a close second round. You could arguably give it to Tyson Fury, or could have went Deontay Wilder way. Third round come out. I think that's the round where Fury dropped Wilder in the third, if I'm not mistaken. Looked like it didn't hurt him too bad, but he did catch him and he dropped him, Come back into the fourth round. Wilder dropped Fury twice, right? In the fourth round, Wilder drops him twice in impressive fashion. I felt like, just to me, I thought it was over. I thought the way Wilder hit him, I thought the second time he hit him, I thought it was over. I thought the ref was going to wave it off, right? But the ref let it continue. Fury gets up, beats the count. And after that, Wilder tried to take it to him a little bit. I thought Wilder won the fifth as well, but I knew just looking at Wilder, bro, it looked like his energy was going. It looked like his energy was going. It looked like Fury preserved himself very well. And even though Fury was tired, just as tired as Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, he hid his tiredness, He didn't let it show, and he had better balance to where I can see, like, the longer the fight go, the more it's going to be in Tyson Fury's favor. The longer the fight go, the more it's going to be in Tyson Fury's favor. And that's how it started going. Wilder started showing his tiredness, but he was out there fighting on pure sure will. He was pushing himself, things of that nature, trying to land that shot. And I give him credit, all the credit in the world, for going out there and was willing to go out on the shield. But you could just tell Wilder was getting tired, bro, from losing the legs to losing the power. We know the power is generated from the legs. And, I'm looking at my guy Wilder like, it ain't looking good, champ. But I'm with you. I know it's that one shot is going to always be there. And he kept trying to line him up. But it was times where Wilder was hitting Fury with some good shit. And I thought Wilder was going to catch a second win, especially, I think it was like the 9th round. I think Wilder did a good little pivot. He caught Fury with a little uppercut. And he did another little pivot. And he tried to catch him with it again. I thought he'd go somehow catch a second win, but he couldn't catch that second win. And Tyson Fury did what he had to do. Fury caught his second win, and Fury was being patient, knowing if he put that weight on Wilder, as Wilder being tired, going on, getting tired, putting that weight on him is only going to make him more tired, bro. It's only going to make him more tired. That was a good tactic. We all know the Klitschko's used to use that tactic, weigh on you, push you down, make you wrestle him up off you. And as you using all that, preserving all that energy, you using all the energy, they preserve the energy for the late round because they know, they're going to tire you out. If Tyson Fury used that tactic, and it worked for him to the T. It worked for him to the T, especially with Wilder tiring out, which I couldn't figure for the life of me why Wilder was getting so tired so early and things of that nature. But it happened. You feel me? It happened. And, the 11th round came. They come out. Tyson Fury go out there, size them up, man. Wilder go back to the ropes. Catch him with a beautiful overhand right on the temple, put the Bronze Bomber down, man, and that was all she wrote. Put him down, and that was all she wrote. I thought the stoppage was good. People were saying, do you think you should have stopped it? Yeah, they should have stopped it, bro. That was it. I keep it trail. Wilder, he didn't have nothing else after that. If he'd have got back up, Fury was only going to finish him still. But at the end of the day, Wilder went out there and fought his heart out. He went out there, he fought his heart out. He came up short. Nothing to hold your head down about. Nothing to hold your head down about. Tyson Fury did what he had to do. Got to take your head off to him in this third fight. No matter what you think about the second fight, right? No matter what you think about the second fight, this third fight, I feel like it was an even playing field. It was an even playing field. They went out there, they went at it, they gave us a fucking classic. You know what I mean? And Fury came out on the right side of history, man. He came out on the right side of history. This fight will go down in history. It is one of the greatest fights that I've seen, right? With Wilder just willing himself, refusing to give up. You understand what I'm saying? Refusing to give up through all the wrestling, through all the struggling, trying to find a way to go out there to land that shot to become two-time heavyweight world champion. But Tyson Fury didn't give it to him. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury didn't give it to him. So I take my hats off to Fury, bro. You know what I mean? I'm man enough to say that shit. I'm not going to bag down. I'm not going to take that man credit away from him. He went out there. He did what he had to do in the third fight to retain that WBC scrap, and put himself in position to fight for undisputed. You know what I mean? It's going to be a lot said out there. The ref with the count and things of that nature in that fourth round, which nobody can dispute that shit was a long-ass count. And you can't come back to me talking about, well, Money Brown, man, this and that. I'm not making no excuses about it. But when Wilder put him down, right, it could have been over. It could have been over. After that second drop, bro, when Fury was down like that, Fury was looking like, God damn, he hit me with some shit, right? And the way the ref was looking, things of that nature, he probably could have called that fight off, bro. He probably could have called that fight off. But he let him get up. Fury survived the storm. The bell saved Fury at times. The bell saved Wilder as well. So it's just fair play, bro. It's just fair play. Can't say nothing bad about Fury in this fight. Can't say nothing bad about Wilder in this fight. You know what I mean? It's going to be a lot of trolling going on now. You know what I mean? The fan bases, things of that nature. It was a lot said leading up to the fight. And everybody feeling a certain type of way right now. Everybody feeling a certain type of way right now. But me, I'm going to get credit where credit is due, man. That's all I can do. Only thing I can do is get credit where credit is due. That's the end of this chapter. Tyson Fury will never fight Deontay Wilder again. That's over, right? So Fury now has the option to wait for the winner of AJ and Usyk, or, they say Dylan White's out there for him. Could he go fight the Dylan White fight? Deontay Wilder, he heals up. Rest the mind, rest the body, rest the soul. Go relax with the family. Do what you got to do. Get right in the head. And then it's plenty of options out there for Deontay Wilder. This is not the end of Deontay Wilder. To the people out there that keep saying, oh, he need to retire. He finished. The man don't have to retire. The man is not finished. He took a loss to, the top heavyweight in the game now, right? So at the end of the day, when you look at these warriors, man, these gladiator warriors, bro, you can't take nothing away from them. You can't take nothing away from them. Because what Deontay Wilder did last night, to will himself to try to continue to win that fight, you know what I mean? With a little to none energy, bro, you got to take your hat off to him and give him credit, whether you like the man or not. Whether you like him or not, because there's plenty of other heavyweights that would have laid down and gave up with little to no energy out there, bro. With little to no energy. So to the ones out there that's ready to bash Deontay Wilder, talk shit about Deontay Wilder, try to put him down, talk about, oh, he said this, he said, understand the fight game, bro. Understand the fight game. Shit is going to happen. But understand when you watch something special as well. That was special out there last night, October the 9th, what them dudes put on and what they gave us, bro. That was special, leading all the way up to the fight. You understand? It lived up to the hype. It was worth the pay-per-view. The undercards was on fire. You know what I'm saying? They didn't sell us short of nothing, Tyson Fury or Wilder. They didn't sell us short of nothing. And all you can do is just get credit where credit is due, man. Get credit where credit is due. Nobody come out with no conspiracy shit. Leave it alone. Close the chapter. Be a man about the situation. Be a man about the situation. We move on. Heal your soul to the ones out there that's hurting right now, because there's a lot of people out there hurting right now, right? Motherfuckers didn't want to see this fight go this way. I didn't want to see the fight go this way. But I'm man enough to come on here and get credit where credit is due. You feel me? I'm man to come on here and get credit and give credit where credit is due, like I said, bro. I feel like everything was on the fair playing field. Deontay Wilder had his chances in this fight. Nobody can say that. Dropped Tyson Fury twice again. You feel me? Y'all got to get credit. And to the ones who thought Fury can go out there and beat Wilder, y'all got to get credit, bro. Fury went out there. He weathered the storm from going down, getting back up, taking the hard shots, making sure he stayed preserved to the end. Like I said, you can just tell, bro. It don't take a rocket science to see that the longer the fight went, the more it was favoring Tyson Fury, bro. You know what I mean? While the legs was shot, they was gone. He couldn't win going backwards. He had to go forward. In the mix of things when they was close, I thought Wilder was having success as well. I feel like that's when he landed his best shots because, Fury was the taller, longer man to where he had to get extensions on this shit as well. But Fury did good, like I say, with grappling and holding and wrestling and tearing Wilder out, taking the rest of them out of him. And even down the stretch, Fury was throwing little short body shots that was paying dividends as well. You know what I mean? People don't understand them little short body shots. When you breathing hard, that shit, it helps out you. It helps you out to tire your opponent out. And it did help Fury out. And, at the end of the day, man, I take my hats off to both of them. I understand that is a classic, bro. A classic. You feel me? I think people got to really dissect and process what we just watched last night. A lot of people ain't gonna get it because they on some other type of shit to where, Wilder's a bomb. Is that like, don't call a fucking former heavyweight champion who got 10 title defenses and reigned for 5 years a bum, bro. Understand the sport before y'all speak. Understand the sport before y'all speak. That fight is up there with the greats. That fight is up there with the greats. You understand? So shouts out to Tyson Fury, man. He did his thing. He went out there, retained his title, gave a hell of an effort. He will move on to bigger and better things. Shouts out to the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder, who went out there, who gave a hell of an effort. He will move on with bigger and better things. You feel me? To me, I don't praise the O, and I feel like, this fight was worth every penny. It was worth every penny. So we'll see what happens with these dudes in the future, man. It was a hell of a fight. Like I say, shouts out to Deontay Wilder. You can't take shit. Tyson Fury. Can't take shit away from the man. He fought his ass off. He is still the undefeated WBC heavyweight world champion. And salute to you, man. Shouts out to Bomb Squad. It's still Bomb Squad to the end. We'll see what you got to do in the future, Wilder. But you will be back stronger than ever. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate OG Money on Cash App, TreyHunters52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.